Welcome to the Millionaire Squatter channel. Today is Wednesday, October 30th, 2025. No, 2024. I'm already thinking ahead. This, as of now, the title of the channel is kind of misleading for two reasons. Number one is I'm not a millionaire. And number two is as of this minute, I'm not a squatter. I arrived to Cochise County, Arizona. That's a rural county in Arizona 2 days ago. And I have been looking at houses. I had the list of leads of houses looking for one to squat. I had the list of about 90 houses, I think, 91 houses looking for one to squat. So Monday, haven't found anything. Tuesday, I haven't found anything. I mean, I found the houses I was looking for, but they were occupied. They seemed like somebody was living there. So, of course, I didn't try to squat. So today, Wednesday, on my third day, about, what time is it now? About 48 hours after I arrived to Cochise County, one of the houses on my list seems vacant. So right now, I'm parked I'm parked on the property near the house. As you can see, I have all my stuff here in my SUV. I have enough stuff to basically, it's as if I was moving. And I'm going to squat here for 24 hours, see if anybody shows up. In this channel, I'm going to teach you how to make $1 million, not how to make, that's not the right term. I'm going to teach you how to increase your net worth by $1 million through squatting houses. That makes some assumptions. So when I say you, now I don't know you, so maybe you can, maybe you can't. So let me tell you the assumptions I'm going to make. I'm going to make an assumption that you were born January 1st, 2010, which means that as of now, you are 14 years old. Now, that doesn't mean that it's a good idea to squat a house when you are 14 years old, but it's a good idea to acquire the skills when you are 14 years old, because it will take you some time to acquire them. And then when you are, that way by the time you are 18, you are ready to start making your million. So I'm gonna assume that your net worth is 0 and that you are 14 years old. Now, if you are older than 14, it doesn't mean it's too late, but you may have to, you may not be able to make a whole million with the method I will teach you, but if you have some net worth already, let's say you have $500,000, and if you make $500,000, again, make is not the right term, because if you acquire a house, live in it, the house appreciates, or the house is worth $500,000, but you don't sell it, you haven't made anything, but your net worth would have gone up by $500,000. So if you are older than 14, but you have $500,000, and then the methods I teach you help you increase your net by another $500,000, it will make you a millionaire. So my working assumption is you have a net worth of 0 and you are 14 years old. The older you are than that, the more you have to make up with some savings. So this is what this channel is about, and I'm not. It's not like I have made $1 million in the past and using methods that maybe have worked in the past that may no longer work, and then I'm going to teach you now how I made it. I'm going to teach you. I never squatted any house before. I'm 55 years old, never squatted any house, so I'm starting later than you do, but my net worth is not 0. So this is the first time in my life I found a house with the intent to squat. Now, I can only squat 24 hours on this one because I have made the commitment to be in Tucson tomorrow by sunset to do some house and dog sitting. I had made that commitment before I knew that I was going to find a house to squat, even though I suspected I might find one because I already came. Normally I live in California. I came to Arizona with the intent to find a house to squat. So let me walk you through the property. Subscribe, pause the video for a minute and subscribe to the channel. That way, as I upload more content, it's more likely that it will show in your feed. So let me gather some papers and a couple of things. And I'm gonna walk you. First, I will show you the property, and then the house. I toured it. I went, spent a couple of minutes there just to make sure nobody was there, so that I don't walk with my video making it. And I came back to my car to pick up a few things. So, by the way, squatting is illegal, and going into a house without permission of the owner, which I don't have, is at a minimum trespassing. At the maximum, I think trespassing is just a misdemeanor, and at the maximum, it's a felony, breaking and entering. So this is not for the faint of heart. If you are one of the people who wants to make it safely to his grave, don't try to make money by squatting houses. So let me show you. As you can see, signs that it's not. Well, the first sign that it may have been abandoned was that, like I said, we were in 2024 in October. The owners haven't paid their 2022 property taxes. That's how I got the lead. When I told you I came to this county with 91 leads, these are people who haven't paid their 2022 property taxes, and it's already 2024. So that's sign number one. But all the ones I looked at on Monday, Tuesday, Monday and Tuesday, and even today, I looked at another one before this one, they seemed occupied. So just because people haven't paid their property taxes does not mean they abandoned their house. But if you look, I don't know how well you can see, you see they haven't mowed the lawn, whatever this thing is. I don't know if it's lawn or just land. See, there's a lot of acreage. There's no neighbor nearby. See, there are neighbors, but they're a little bit far. And then I will talk to them later, see if they know. There are two owners on record. The woman is deceased, and the man I don't know. I couldn't find information online, so I'm gonna have to talk to the neighbors eventually, and hope they don't call the sheriff's office on me. Often, if you go to YouTube and look up squatting and stuff like that, when people squat, the owner is gone, but often the neighbors call the police on them, or if it's in town here, it's probably a sheriff who has jurisdiction, or maybe the police, I don't know. So if you want to squat, you want to be nice to the neighbors, because even if the owner is gone, the neighbors are still around, and they're probably suspicious when they see somebody just show up. So sign number one, they didn't pay their property taxes from 2 years ago. Sign number two is says the yard, or nobody seems to take care of this property. Sign number three, as you can see, there is a water thing here, and if I'm gonna turn it on, I already did this a few minutes earlier, so I know there's no water. There's no water coming out. Sign number four, there's no electricity to this house. Since I'm just gonna be here 24 hours, 24 hours this time, I will come back, unless I find a nicer house to squat. If I come back, I'll try to get utilities connected again. I don't know whether the utility company will agree to it. And then, so how many signs so far? Yeah, sign number three, that was it. So no property taxes paid, property not maintained outside. There was no water, the door was open. So so hopefully that means it's not breaking and entering. I think I'm not sure, you have to ask a lawyer. I'm sure it'll eventually find, but the door was open, so that's hopefully just trespassing. That's sign number four. Sign number five, you see the house is a mess. I tend to be messy, but even I don't make this mess where I live. And then, are we at sign number five? Sign number six, there's no electricity. So I tried a few of these switches. when I came. Okay, let's settle somewhere. And the nice thing is there is a bed. I have a sleeping bag, so I don't need towels and other stuff. But I found a bed, so I can spend the night with no problem. And then see if anybody shows up, talk to the neighbors and stuff like that. Maybe the guy just gone to Europe, and but the way they left, they seem to have taken everything valuable, TV, computer and stuff. So they're probably not planning on coming back. They just left stuff that's kind of cumbersome to carry. There are couches and things like that. Okay, let me settle somewhere. A table will do. Actually, I won't set up this for now. I'll just talk to you by holding this on my hand. So again, my assumptions: number one, that you were born January 1st, 2010. Regardless of when you watch this video, hopefully you will watch it by 2030. Number two, that you are a guy. So this is not for women, because it's much more dangerous for women. Number three, that you have high IQ. I'm going to assume that your IQ is between 120 and 150. Yeah, you have to be smart to be a smart squatter. There are a lot of squatters, but they don't make $1 million from their squatting. At best, they don't end up in prison. And what other assumption do I make? I think that's it for now. So subscribe to the channel, stay posted, and then this is just an introductory video to the channel. And again, I said earlier that Millionaire Squatter is misleading because, well, now I'm officially squatter. I'm squatting now. I started my squatting, but I didn't make me a millionaire. It didn't add even a penny to my net worth. It may save me $100 tonight since I won't have to go to a hotel, but that's about it. I'm going to save it to hire a defense attorney once I got squatting illegally. And then a more appropriate channel, a more appropriate title. Ah, wow, this is a nice entertainment center. Look at this. I don't think I ever owned such a nice entertainment center in my life. Ah, wow, this is good. There's a space for a nice big screen TV. There are even movies. I just don't have a DVD to watch them, and there's no electricity. Generally, it's when you commit a crime, it's not a very good idea to film it on video at all. Watch Sarah Boone's case where she had her crimes on video. Number two, if you do film it, it's not a very good idea to upload that on YouTube where everybody can see your crime live. Okay, that was just a door for this one. I was wondering what that door was for. So we don't need that for now. Yeah, this is a nice entertainment center. So subscribe. I was saying a more appropriate title for this channel would have been make $1 million through squatting. But I like Millionaire Squatter because I am expecting to eventually become a millionaire and a squatter, not just for 24 hours, but for good. Right now, I actually have a place. I'm renting a townhouse in California, in Central Valley. So even if I squat here, I'm not full-blown squatter. But if I don't get caught by the time I leave that, I may I'll probably move my stuff out and just live here. Or if I find an even nicer house to squat. Like I said, I had 90 leads, and this is probably the 15th or so I looked at so far. So there is still 75 properties for me to look at. even if I squat here tonight, I'll keep looking at other, see which one is the best, which one will have the most resale value eventually, and squat that one. This is also not bad for entertainment center. So a more appropriate title would be Make $1 Million Through Squatting. Again, that assumes you are 14 years old, or at least in your teens. You are not 20 yet. So I'm the first playlist in this channel. So the next video will start a playlist called Make $1 Million Through Squatting. It will have about 30 lectures, and where I will teach you the basics of what I'll teach you the legal foundation and whatever else comes to mind. But I'll try to make it like about 30 lectures of 50 minutes each. And then I don't know yet when I will. Well, right now I haven't created the Millionaire Squatter as of this YouTube channel yet. So I'm gonna create it and subscribe to it. So it will have one subscriber, which is me. I'm going to wait until I get at least a second subscriber before I create the next video. So once I get my second subscriber, within a week or so, I would create second video, which will be the first video of the course called Make $1 Million Through Squatting, which is a more appropriate title for this channel as of this minute. But Millionaire Squatter is kind of nice because it's shorter, and eventually I'll become millionaire through squatting. I'm fairly confident. So eventually it will be the correct title. So go ahead, subscribe, and hit the bell icon so you'll be notified when I upload the next video. And by subscribing and making 2 subscribers to this channel, it will encourage me within a week of that of creating the second video. Let me give you more tour of the house I just found. Wow, they have a nice oven. One of the issues I'm gonna face is connecting utilities. They may ask me for proof of lease or purchase. So I may, what I'm thinking about doing as of now is just quit claim. I have an LLC. I'm gonna have the LLC quit claim deed the house to me, and that's why I have my name on the deed. And hopefully that will enable, that will be something that will be good enough for a nice bathtub. It's dirty, but once it's clean, it'll be nice. It's not tall enough, but that's fine. And then this is a dark room. Doesn't seem like they have any window. Yeah, hopefully with the quit claim deed recorded with the county, it will be good enough for the utility companies to connect utilities. Let's see, check out the view from here. Of course, if I find out that the owner is around, maybe just gone for a few years or so, then I will abandon the house. Because I'm not here looking for a place to live primarily. Oh wow, there's even some food. Probably bad by now. But I'm looking to eventually become the owner through squatting. It's called adverse possession. And that's what the first lecture of the Make $1 Million Through Squatting will be about. It will be about explaining adverse possession. I won't explain much. I will mostly give you just a 5-minute overview or so, and then put a link to a video done by a lawyer explaining what adverse possession is. Okay. I think I'm done for now. So I'm gonna sign off and see you on the next video. Bye.